actually use a lot of the skills I learned at Purdue IE in my job, which is awesome. But I think the most valuable thing that I got out of the Purdue IE program is the ability to analyze, approach, and solve a problem. And I think that's what kind of sets Purdue IEs above other engineers, is that no matter what problem I'm given at work, even if I have no idea how to solve it, right now I have the confidence that I'll be able to figure it out. On campus, I was really involved in Purdue Engineers Without Borders, as well as Phi Sigma Rho, which is the social sorority for women engineering. And I got a lot of skills out of both of those organizations, but I think the real value came in having that support system. And I think that's something that a lot of people in college take for granted, because it's something you kind of lose when you leave, and it's a really valuable thing to have. I took 2 trips to Uganda with Engineers Without Borders, and what we were working on was implementing a biogas digester. So what that does is it harvests the gas produced by the manure from the animals they had on their farm on campus, and we use that as a fuel for cooking rather than firewood. Deforestation is a big problem in Uganda, so saving those trees was really good for their ecosystem, as well as good for the health of their employees, because it's hard to cook in such a smoky environment like that, and biogas is less hazardous to your health in that way. I did one summer internship at Land O'Lakes, which was really valuable just to get your feet wet, and I learned a lot about just being an adult and being a worker, and I gained a lot of confidence through that. Because you have to be able to speak out and you have to be able to voice your ideas, which is something that I hadn't really had to do in school. I feel like you can kind of take a back seat in school and just learn. You don't have to be as active. So I learned how to voice what I was thinking in that internship, which was really helpful. I did a 6-month co-op with United Airlines, which was really valuable because you really get to know the company you're working with then. And so during that 6 months, I was able to decide that that's really where I wanted to work and the area I wanted to be in, which is something that you don't always get with a 3-month internship. And they also got to know me a lot better, which was valuable as well, because they could see that I was someone they wanted to work in their department, which again with a 3-month can be a little harder to really get your feet wet and start being a productive member of the team. My advice to current and future IE students would be to be bold and to get out of your comfort zone. You never know what you're going to find out there, and you can find the club that you love or a job opportunity that you had no idea you were interested in. So definitely try to step outside your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't normally do.